Well, good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to be flying from French Valley, which we're currently sitting at, to Hawthorne. We'll be departing VFR, and we'll be getting our IFR when we get in the air. So it should be a pretty fun flight today. And Hawthorne is reporting overcast at 1,000 feet and 5 statute mile visibility. That's supposed to improve. So we're going to shoot the Localizer approach, and which the minimums currently are above the minimums for the approach, so we'll be able to do that too. We'll be flying the tech route today, which is basically Paradise, and from Paradise we're going to go 270 radial outbound from Paradise, and then intercept the Localizer for runway 25 inbound to Hawthorne. So it should be a pretty fun flight. True airspeed today is going to be about 118 knots, and flight time is going to be estimated around 35 minutes, so it should be pretty fun. So let's go ahead and jump back into the airplane, and we'll do the weight and balance. So we got 2 passengers in the front seats, and then 2 adults and 2 children in the back seat, and then let's add some fuel here. We'll go 20 gallons on each side. Why not? So that's where the fuel is. That's where zero fuel is, and that's where it is, where we're currently at. So the CG is going to move aft a bit, not by much, but it'll move somewhat aft there, and that's it. Weight and balance is done, and we're all within limits. Pretty simple. And we'll go ahead and get the checklist here. That's already integrated into the Airfoil Labs software. So let's go pre-flight. We'll just say the pre-flight's been done. Pre-flight inspection's complete. Cell phones are off and all electronic devices. Passenger briefing's complete. We're going to depart for runway 18, and we'll be left traffic, and we'll contact SoCal Approach on 134.0 to get our IFR clearance to Hawthorne. And that's basically it there for the passenger briefing. That seat belt's adjusted and locked, brakes are tested. We'll go ahead and do that once we get the engine on and we can actually move. Circuit breakers are all in. Let's go ahead and get my track IR on here. And yeah, circuit breakers are all in. Feel them there. Electric equipment's off, avionics is off, fuel selectors on both, and fuel shutoff is in. Go ahead and start the engine here. It's 1/4 of an inch. Mixture's idle cutoff. Prop area is clear. Master switch will come on the battery there. And fuel quantity we'll check there. And we'll go ahead and start the engine. We are going to get the fuel pump on, auxiliary fuel pump. Let's go ahead and enrich and
the
mixture.
Engine seems ideally primed.
You see fuel flow there. We'll go ahead and turn the fuel pump off. Open the window to and make sure there's nothing around in front of the airplane there, and we'll clear prop here. So clear prop. That's me yelling. Alright, mixture in, throttle 1,000, oil pressure's checked, and get the ambient on. We said we got a charge as well, and we'll lean it for taxi. Flaps retract, avionics will come on as well. Radios are on. We'll get the ATIS, the altimeter will set, and the heading will match the DG to the heading to the magnetic compass. And the beacon was already on, and the nav lights are on as well. Should have checked that before. We can go ahead and do a brakes test, actually. Alright, my brakes are working. Go ahead and test your brakes. And your brakes are working too. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and close this window.
Number 0 Delta Whiskey.
Alright, flaps retract, avionics are on, all the radios are on. COM2 we'll be using, because I don't like to use this Garmin. It's very cumbersome in this airplane, at least in the simulator. And then we'll switch to COM2 microphone so we can transmit on COM2. And then we'll go ahead and set the DG to the compass. So compass is indicating about a 092. And we're indicating here 090, so let's go ahead and go something like that. There we go. So compass and DG are set, and let's go ahead and set the altimeter. Well, the field elevation here is 1,350 feet, so we'll go ahead and set that. That's about right there. So the altimeter should be about 3,000 is what it should be. Of course, we can always check the weather here, or we can always check the ATIS if we wanted to. Not the ATIS. We can always check Sky Vector. It'll tell us, or even we'll just make sure the simulator. Okay, so the simulator is saying 3001, but it's saying weather download failed, but that's close enough. So yeah, that's the field elevation right there. And then we'll go ahead and set this standby. I think this is a standby altimeter. There we go. DG set, altimeter is set, 1000 RPM, mixture's lean, beacon, nav lights. We got takeoff trim there. And we did a brakes test already. And we're not doing any short field takeoff or anything like that, so before takeoff, parking brake. We'll do the before takeoff checklist here pretty soon. Before we do that, let's go ahead and set up the comm radios and the nav radios. So our CTAF is 1228. We'll be transmitting the local frequency here, announcing our position and all that good stuff. 1228. Push that in so I can go faster. There we go. 1228, and SoCal approach is 1340. That's who we'll contact once we're clear of the airspace here at F70, Foxtrot 70, which is French Valley. I don't know why I can't remember the name. Okay, so 1340 we'll go ahead and put as well. There we go. And we'll go ahead and set up the nav radio. So our first VOR is going to be Paradise, which is going to be 112.2. So we're going to go ahead and set 112.2, and we'll set that in VOR 2. And we're going to fly to the VOR, so we're not going to set the OBS. We'll set it to where the needle's centered once we are going direct to Paradise. And after departing Paradise, we're going to fly 270 radial outbound from Paradise. And then we're going to go ahead and put LAX in the standby here. 113.6 LAX VOR, because we will be using that. And if we do end up going missed on the missed approach procedure for the Localizer runway 25 at Hawthorne. So let's go ahead and set that, because we're not going to need any VOR 2 standby anyway, so might as well use it since we have it. 113.6. So we got 113.6 and 116.8. Go ahead and put that to the active. 116.8, and then we're going to go ahead and put Seal Beach in the standby for VOR 2 or VOR 1. Seal Beach is going to be 115.7. And then we'll put Hawthorne in the active for VOR 1, 109.1. So 109.1. There we go. So we'll go ahead and make sure that is active, and standby is going to be Seal Beach. And yep, there it is. Now we won't really need anything else, you know. It's always good just to prepare as much as you can ahead of time. That way we're not behind the airplane, and you know, if you can do it now, just do it now. That's the way I see it, at least. Okay, so we've got the altimeter set, and we've got the comm radio, nav radios are set. Really the only thing left to do here now is to taxi to the run-up area. Since we did the brakes test, we'll do a turn coordinator test as well. And let's go ahead and announce where we are to CTAF and French Valley traffic. Good morning, number 965 Mike Sierra is a purple and white Cessna 172. We're at the north hangars, taxiing to runway 18 French Valley traffic. So that way they know where we're at. Let's go ahead and start the taxi here. Clear left, clear right. And we go left rudder, and ball goes to the right. And string pointer goes left, and let's go ahead and test right rudder. Make sure the ball, yep, ball's going to the right. We have suction. That's going to be very important today because we've got temperature dew point spread of like 1 or 0. I think it's only like 1 near the coast, so we got to make sure that we have suction because we're going to be in clouds, and we want to make sure that our attitude indicator is going to be functioning. Let's go ahead and taxi the run-up area. Alright, that's good enough. You know what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to get the sound volume down just a bit there. Perfect. It's a little bit loud. Okay, so throttle's back at 1,000. We're still lean. Parking brake set. Passengers, seat back, seat belts, doors, windows. Flight controls will go left aileron. Left one goes up, right one goes down. Up elevator. Back to right aileron. Right one goes up, and left one goes down. And down elevator, and right rudder, and left rudder. Flight controls free and correct. Instruments we've checked. We'll go ahead and double check the directional gyro. Looks like we're heading 060 currently, and the directional gyro is reading a little less than that. So there we go. 060 and 060. And the altimeter is still set there, and field elevation is about 1,360 feet. Cross-check both altimeters there. Okay, those are good too. And flight controls we did. Flight instruments will check. And we've done that already. Fuel quantity we'll recheck, about 20 gallons on each side there. And mixture is going to go rich. Fuel selector we'll recheck, make sure it's on both, and fuel shutoff is in. And we'll go ahead and go 1,800 RPM and do a magneto check. There's 1,800. Oil pressure is good. Everything's good there. Let's go ahead and check the left mag. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, let's do that again. We lost like 200 RPM there. Okay, that was weird. Oh, that's not good. Back to both. The left mag doesn't seem to, or the right mag doesn't seem to be working good by itself. Because when we kill, or the left mag rather. That was a 100 RPM drop. 150's max, but that was about 150. All right, let's check the right one. Yeah, about the same. It don't like something. And we will probably, well, yeah, that's weird. That's okay, we're going to continue. Alright, so in oil pressure, temperature's all good, vacuum is good. We'll go ahead and we'll check the vacuum, or the ammeter. Alright, discharge, we've got a charge, each of our instruments, no annunciators, so we'll just go ahead and check the idle. Make sure the engine doesn't quit. Okay, looks like the engine's not going to quit. We'll go ahead and lean the mixture again here until we're ready. And radars are set. Autopilot's off. We don't use autopilot. And we'll go ahead and set the trim there. And so basically, the before takeoff, or the briefing here, so we will abort if we have any issues prior to our takeoff speed. If we're still on the ground, we'll chop, stop. Once we're airborne, if we do have any runway available, and we'll chop, drop, and stop. If we depart and we have an engine failure and we don't have any runway available, we're going to take whatever's 30 degrees left or right of the airplane and just basically find whatever any open spot we can. We're not going to turn around unless we're 1,000 feet above the air or higher. If we are, then we'll come back and around and land. And then that's basically it. We'll climb at VY, which is about 79 knots in this airplane. 79, 80 knots, that's basically it. And that's it. So let's go ahead and... Nobody's right. We'll check final, and then of course we're going to announce where we're at and what we're going to do. There's nobody transmitting on the CTAF, so there's nobody here, or there's people here and nobody's announcing themselves. It's barely VFR anyway right now, but it is, so we're going to depart VFR. Alright, get that away. So landing lights, camera action, okay, and then let's go ahead and reset this transponder to our regular code. I don't know why it defaults to 1234, but it does. And French Valley traffic number 965 Mike Sierra is a blue and white Cessna 172 entering runway 18, departing to the south left traffic. French Valley traffic. Alright, left is clear, lights, camera, action, landing lights. Camera, action, mixture, transponder. Transponder set. And we'll start the clock. Alright, the clock is set. Strobe lights are coming on as well. Go ahead and set power. Alright, a little right rudder there. Airspeed's alive, instruments are in the green. Alright, rotate. Yeah, look at that wall of clouds there. We're not going that way anyway. Alright, we're airborne. Just as long as I don't stick my head out the window. Alright, maybe a little bit too much right rudder there. Alright, let's go ahead and start turning crosswind here. And once we're clear of the traffic pattern, we will contact SoCal approach on 134.0. There's French Valley. Goodbye, French Valley. So we're going to climb to 3,000 feet, and that is going to be our cruise altitude anyway for the tech route, because we are flying the Ontario November 3 tech route. Alright, we're basically above the traffic pattern altitude now, so we'll go ahead and announce one more time where we're at. And French Valley traffic number 965 Mike Sierra is a blue and white Cessna 172 departed French Valley runway 18 to the north. French Valley traffic. Alright, let's go ahead and contact SoCal. And we're about, what, maybe a mile northeast.
Number 487. Again, just to confirm, runway 16 right, clear to land, wind variable at 4.
Alright, we're 3,000 feet. Let's go ahead and contact them. And SoCal approach, good morning, number 965, Mike Sierra.
Number 965, Mike Sierra, SoCal approach, maintain VFR, squawk 5406.
Okay, maintain VFR, squawk 5406, number 965, Mike Sierra. 5406. And he wants me to maintain VFR. So we will do that. All right, let's go ahead and we'll just lean the mixture just a bit. 'Cause we're only at 3,000 feet, so. And let's go ahead. We've got Paradise already in 116.8 or 112.2 is what we needed. All right, we'll go 112.
76450, contact SoCal approach 125.2.
12.2. Let's go ahead and identify the Morse.
Or 106 Delta Alpha, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right at Kilo, cleared for takeoff, wind 200 at 6.
Okay, he wants me to maintain VFR, but that's what I'm doing.
Number 76450, SoCal approach, roger, LA altimeter 3000. November 800 Delta Whiskey, descend and maintain 6,000. November 765, Mike Sierra, radar contact 7 miles south of Homeland VOR. Let's see, March altimeter 3000, say altitude with your request.
And was that for 965 Mike Sierra?
Number 965, Mike Sierra, radar contact 7 miles south of the Homeland VOR, March altimeter 3001.
Okay, yeah, 3001, and we would like to get our IFR to Hawthorne via the Ontario November 3 tech route for 965 Mike Sierra.
November 5, Mike Sierra is cleared to Hawthorne Airport as filed, maintain 3000.
Okay, we're cleared to Hawthorne Airport as filed, maintain 3000, 965 Mike Sierra. Okay, he said 765 Mike Sierra initially, so I just wanted to make sure he was talking to me. And that is Paradise. So let's go ahead and go to Alright, so we'll go ahead and maintain this course.
Number 0 Delta Whiskey, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
Alright, so we're direct to Paradise now. And VFR conditions are prevailing, so we are definitely responsible for seeing and avoiding other aircraft, even though we are now on an IFR, officially on an IFR flight plan.
Number Delta Whiskey, you can expect that.
We still have to see and
487
avoid.
Tango, stay on my frequency Alpha into the ramp. Good morning. Number 6 Delta Alpha, contact SoCal departure. Verify Mike Sierra, climb and maintain 5,000.
Climb maintain 5,000, 965 Mike Sierra.
Number 106 Delta Alpha, SoCal departure.
Okay, he wants me to climb maintain 5,000.
Radar contact, climb and maintain 3,000. Altimeter 2999, say request enable.
And most likely because of the terrain that's over here.
Number 416 Papa Tango, Santa Monica Tower, ident.
Probably because of the mountain that's by Lake Elsinore over here.
6 Papa Tango, ident, observe. Say again your altitude.
4,600 feet. And we got some hills here.
Okay, do you know the ceiling of Santa Monica's tower airspace?
Give you a hint, it's on the chart.
So as long as you stay above that altitude, you don't need to contact me at all. Okay, I can give you an altimeter, but again, you don't need to advise me of a transition because you're not in my airspace. So stay out of my airspace unless you absolutely need to. So above 2,700, Santa Monica altimeter is 3000, and you can always get that from an ATIS as well.
Oh, what is that? Oh, that's Paris Valley.
Number 800 Delta Whiskey's cleared direct darts, cross darts at or above 5,000, and cleared RNAV, runway 21 approach.
Paris Valley, so yeah, that's exactly where we're at there. And then March should be... Oh, there's March right over there. That's March Air Base.
Number 6 Delta Alpha, turn right, heading 320, again say request when able. Is there a reason you need 4,000? I got 3,000 as your top altitude.
Alright, why am I not seeing Lake Elsinore?
Number 6 Delta Alpha, say request when able.
Where's Lake Elsinore?
Number 6 Delta Alpha, Roger. I have your I-1 request. You just have to fly it now just as you weren't flying the I-1 request. So once we make that request, I confirm that you're good to go. Then you just need to fly it and make your request as you would want to fly it even if you weren't. So number 6 Delta Alpha, turn right now, heading 010. Vectors ILS, runway 20 right approach, maintain 3,000.
Alright, so we're just going to continue to climb at VY here until about 5,000, or 4,900. We'll start leveling off at 5,000. So how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good day today. This is going to be a fun flight. Yeah, that's Lake Matthews.
416 Papa Tango, Van Nuys Tower, good morning, ident.
And if that's... I don't know where Elsinore went. That's weird.
Number 416 Papa Tango, I'm sorry you snuck one by me there. You're still on Santa Monica Tower frequency.
Alright, let's go ahead and have to bring the nose down there. And we'll lean the mixture a little bit more. And trim her out.
Number 416 Papa Tango, Van Nuys Tower, altimeter 3000, ident please.
Nose wants to yaw left. Must mean the wind is coming from that direction.
Number 6 Papa Tango, ident, observe, say your altitude again. Number 6 Papa Tango, roger. Do you understand that you're about ready to enter into the Charlie airspace?
Yeah, what the controls have to go through on the Pilotedge network.
Okay, but you're about ready to enter into the Burbank Charlie airspace, which I do not control, so you're about ready to have an airspace violation. You'll probably want to circle way off to the west. Remain clear of the Burbank Charlie airspace. Enter a right 45. Pattern entry for the downwind runway 16 right.
We'll set about 2,300 RPM.
Number 6 Papa Tango, just also be advised your transponder is set to a standby mode apparently as soon as your ident expired, your transponder is back off again. You are in violation of the Burbank Charlie airspace, so there'll be a possible pilot deviation on that one.
Well, that's what we're here for, is to learn, so that's how you learn. The good thing about that is it's not real life. So yeah, they the controllers through the Pilotedge network
contact SoCal approach 134.2
will observe any type of airspace violations or anything of that nature. So that's the nice thing about this. It's very realistic.
Number 00 Delta Whiskey, SoCal approach, roger. Clear direct darts, and I can get you across darts at or above 4,000 and cleared for the RNAV, runway 21 approach. Number 0 Delta Whiskey Crusher, that or above 4,200, then cleared for the approach.
Alright, we're 10.6 out from Paradise. And we're going to be going into the
Number 76450, contact Point Magoo approach 124.7. Number 5 Mike Whiskey.
So here it goes. What little VFR we had. Yeah, so I think, let's see here if Hawthorne's still reporting.
965 Mike Whiskey, VFR traffic now, about 10 o'clock and a mile northbound, altitude indicates 4,600. Type unknown, altitude is unverified, should be crossing about your 12 o'clock now.
Oh,
as long as it stays at that altitude.
Oh, I got him.
Contact SoCal approach on 135.4.
Call me Mike Whiskey. Okay, yeah, we got the traffic, and that was 965 Mike Sierra, not Mike Whiskey for 965 Mike Sierra.
Number 5 Mike Sierra, roger, thanks.
He keeps getting... And 125.4 on that SoCal for 965 Mike Sierra. He keeps making mistakes with my call sign.
3000.
Yeah, that guy was shit. And he's unknown. It looked like he was a bonanza to me. I have no idea. Yeah, SoCal approach number 965 Mike Whiskey, level 5,000.
Oh, you called yourself 5 Mike Whiskey that time.
I'm sorry, SoCal approach number 965 Mike Sierra, level 5,000.
Number 965 Mike Sierra, SoCal approach, roger, the Ontario altimeter 3000.
3000, it's really early in the morning, 965 Mike Sierra.
It is like a clown show up in here.
Alright, 3000, let's go ahead and set that. Alright, we've got a 2 indication still on the VOR. So once we go to from, we're going to go 270 outbound. So we'll go ahead and start setting up for that now anyway.
Number 6 Papa Tango, wind variable at 4, runway 16 right, cleared to land. It looks like your transponder is still in standby mode.
So it looks like we're VFR on top. Not really, but yeah, maybe.
Number 6 Delta Alpha, turn right heading 100. Number 6 Papa Tango, affirmative, thanks.
This we got 102 knot ground speed. Well. Thought it'd be a little bit faster than that. let's see what our true airspeed should be here. Actual true airspeed, we're at, these are E6B, 5,000 feet pressure altitude, it's 14 Celsius. We're about 100 knots calibrated. Yeah, 109 knots. 102 is saying here.
Contact Santa Monica Tower 120.1.
Here it's saying 102.
Sorry, who has a request?
Oh, that's our true. So that means we have a headwind of some sort. About a 7-knot headwind. Whatever. I wonder if we need to get the pitot heat on.
Let's go ahead
and get it on anyway. That way if we start going through clouds, we've got moisture, and you know, you can get icing as high as 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
Roger, wind calm, runway 21.
As long as there's moisture.
November 487 Tango. 487 Tango, Van Nuys clearance, go ahead with your request. For 487 Tango, Roger, if you're not looking for advisories at this point, you can contact ground with your taxi request.
That guy was too close for comfort.
For 487 Tango, Roger, then SoCal departure frequency 134.2, squawk 3360.
Alright, we're straight and level. Let's go ahead and recheck the DG with the compass. Looks like we're 270 and...
Verify Mike Sierra, just confirm you're still direct Paradise, you are?
We should be. We're a little bit to the south, 5 Mike Sierra. We're trying to re-intercepting.
Gotcha, thanks.
One 12.2.
November 6, Papa Tango, stay on my frequency. Actually, looks like you changed the ground. Don't change frequencies coming off the runways until tower tells you to do so. Stay on ground frequency for now into the ramp on Alpha.
Alright, we're waiting for a to from indication there. Come on. And then we can go 270.
Papa Tango into the ramp via Alpha.
Yeah, we're south of the VOR. Just a bit. It's around here somewhere. It's saying we're one. It's actually right there. There is the VOR. Yeah, all right. We're yeah. I knew we were south. I knew we were south. See, there it is. To from. We just passed right over it. That's so cool. I never seen that before. All right. Let's go ahead and go. I mean, he acted like we were miles off. We were like a quarter mile away from it or something.
5 Mike Sierra, descend to maintain 4,000.
It said maintain 4,000. 5 Mike Sierra.
And November 5 Mike Sierra, just advise when you're receiving the Hawthorne localizer.
Alright, we'll advise when we're receiving Hawthorne 5 Mike Sierra. Alright, down to 4,000. Let's go ahead and reduce the speed here. Alright, here it goes. This is where... Well, we turned a little bit. Let's look at the VOR and try to fly 270. Yeah, because we're still south of it, so.
Reserve Delta Whiskey going left or right?
Yeah, so
Reserve
at this
Delta Whiskey left
point,
turn, then when you're able into the ramp on Bravo, you stay on my frequency.
let's go ahead and we got Hawthorne in the active 109.1 for the localizer. Oh, I didn't download it, did I? I did not. Hawthorne, localizer, runway 25. Alright, it's re-rendering new weather.
Beach 487, Tango, Van Nuys ground, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha and
Okay,
Charlie.
so the localizer runway 25, 109.1 we've already got set. We'll go ahead and brief it now. 253 is the approach course, so go ahead and set 253. It's like somewhere around there. And there is 270. And 4,000 feet. Let's go ahead and set the power back. So now we got to make sure we got suction. Suction is definitely still good there, and use our instruments is to cross-check each other and not get spatial disoriented, you know? I mean, I would imagine real IMC in real life is a lot harder than this because you can actually feel things and your body's going to tell you to do things, and yeah. And let's go ahead and get the audio on
416 Papa Tango, Van Nuys ground. I'm sorry,
the localizer so we can identify it.
I need to know at least your direction of flight and your aircraft type, please.
There were 4,000 feet.
Number 416 Papa Tango, Van Nuys ground, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha and Charlie.
All right, so the localizer approach course 253
VFR requests. That information is going to always
towers
be
1211.
your aircraft type and then at least your direction of flight or your intentions.
And the chart is still current till 19th of July, so we're good there. And initial, if I can stop sticking my head out the window. And the initial approach fix is POW up at 29 DME. Then Wells we got to be at 2,700. Then Hashi 1,500. And misapproach 3,000 feet, left turn heading 210. And we're going to intercept the 170 outbound from the LAX VOR and hold at limbo 10.4 DME from LAX. It's also identified by the 251 radial outbound from Seal Beach. And we are actually going to simulate a missed approach today because I want to practice my holds. Alright, suction's still good. We are level, vertical speeds in agreement with the altimeter. Airspeed's not changing. We're not in a turn. Compass and DG are cross-checked with the turn coordinator as well. Alright, we're not getting the localizer yet, so... Uh-oh. That wasn't a good sign, or good sound. Alright, 1091. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and set 1091 here. Since I don't have DME on this Garmin, or if I do, I don't know where it is. Let's go ahead and set 112.2 here. Alright, yeah, so we definitely have Hawthorne. Or, Hawthorne. I mean, Paradise. That's Paradise. So we can disable that because we've already identified Paradise now on VOR1. And now we're just waiting for VOR2 since we have nothing there either. So nav2. And we'll continue briefing the approach. So the Los Angeles 170 radial outbound. So 113.6 we'll put in for the standby.
5 Mike Sierra to maintain 3,000.
So maintain 3,000, 5 Mike Sierra. Let's go ahead and start a descent.
Number 3 Mike Sierra, turn left heading 260, contact SoCal approach. Actually stay on my frequency for now, but advise when you have the weather for Hawthorne.
Okay, yeah, we'll stay on your frequency and we'll turn left 260, and we're still not getting the localizer yet for Hawthorne. We'll advise 5 Mike Sierra. Okay, so let's go 113.6. Put the standby in. It wants me to go to 260, so we'll do 260. We're just not getting Hawthorne
46 Papa Tango, Van Nuys Tower, right traffic is approved, runway 16 right cleared for takeoff.
We'll bug 260. We're not getting Hawthorne yet, but let's go ahead and get the weather for him. So we got to get the ATIS, my flight route, and ATIS player, Hawthorne, HHR.
And number 6 Papa Tango, yeah, pattern altitude on 16 right 2,000.
All right, 15530, 280 ceilings 1000, overcast, temperature 21.8, altimeter 3000, information kilo. We got kilo, so let's go ahead and write that, 3000 for information kilo.
Number 487 Tango, Van Nuys Tower, runway 16 right, line up and wait.
And we'll let him know we have the weather. And SoCal approach, we have information kilo for Hawthorne 9065 Mike Sierra. We're just still not getting the localizer. 109.1, we've got it in the active. Alright, there's 3,000 feet. Let's add power here and retrim the aircraft. Yeah, we're just not getting anything.
Number 487 Tango, runway 16 right clear for takeoff, make right crosswind departure, wind calm.
And we're about a 260 on the course, and we're reading about a 260 here.
We're 965 Mike Sierra, contact SoCal approach 124.9er, good morning.
124.9 or 965 Mike Sierra, good morning. Oh, come on. Keep zooming in. It's so cumbersome. That's the only thing I hate. SoCal approach, good morning, Runner 965 Mike Sierra is level 4000. We have information kilo for Hawthorne.
965 Mike Sierra, SoCal approach, Hawthorne, altimeter 2909 approach request.
Yeah, we'd like to execute the localizer runway 25 missed approach for 965 Mike Sierra. We are not getting the localizer yet, though.
Mike Sierra, roger, fly heading 250 vector for the approach.
We're fly heading 250 vectors for the approach, 965 Mike Sierra.
Cessna 450 is to maintain 4000, contact Santa Barbara approach 120.55.
We are not getting the localizer, I don't know why. No Morse.
I'm sorry, Cessna 450. Descend and maintain 4000. Contact Santa Barbara approach 120.55.
Okay, 250 set. And like I said, we are not getting the localizer yet, so.
87 Tango, contact departure. And it's a right crosswind.
Alright, we're straight and level. We should be around 250. Compass saying 250, and the aircraft saying about 250. They're both in agreement. We got slight drift on the DG, not much. I don't know why this DG keeps
20.55.
a lot of precession going on this thing. Alright. Still nothing. Well, let's see here. What other options we got here for approaches? If not, we'll just go to our alternate, which is going to be Fullerton. Although Fullerton's socked in too, so. But either way, not a big deal. We'll get her on the ground. VOR runway 25. Let's go to VOR run. Let's see.
47 Tango SoCal departure radar contact.
Which is the
VFR
LAX
5500
VOR.
outside Bravo airspace.
We actually probably would have gotten the VOR, but the VOR minimums are a little bit higher.
Cessna
But
76450.
ceiling's 1,000,
Santa
so
Barbara
we're
approach.
still within the
Santa
minimums.
Barbara altimeter 3000. Advise you of weather and approach request.
And we got 3000 in as well. We did set it. Yep. 1091 is already set.
Cessna 6 Papa Tango runway 16 right, clip the option.
All right, we got 25. Well, actually, we don't even have 253
Cessna
set.
450, fly heading 260 vector ILS runway 7 approach.
253 set on the course. We're just waiting for the localizer to come in.
5 Mike Sierra, advise when you're receiving.
Yeah, we're not receiving. We're not receiving the localizer. I'm going to check the simulator and see if the frequencies are, you know, the right ones. 5 Mike Sierra.
5 Mike Sierra, roger. Confirm that and just be advised. It sounds like you're probably in an X-plane. X-plane, for whatever reason, it's really short on its distances. I think it's like 20 miles or 18 miles or something like that. But a lot of people have that problem going into Hawthorne.
Okay, now you know what? Actually, we are receiving the Morse code. We're just going to verify it. We're not receiving DME yet. We'll advise 5 Mike Sierra.
Yeah, 5 Mike Sierra. Yeah, you're about 19 miles from the receiver, so it's probably right there at that limit.
All right, copy. 5 Mike Sierra. Thanks.
You can update that in the text file in there.
I wasn't aware of that. All right, we'll look into that. Thanks again, 5 Mike Sierra. Okay, so I've got. All right, well that's definitely the localizer, so it's been identified. I'm just not getting any DME. Well, either way, he could step us down. It's circle approach 5 Mike Sierra with request.
Go ahead.
Yeah, worst case scenario, would you just be able to step us down for number 965 Mike Sierra?
Meaning if you never get the localizer?
Well, I've got the localizer, I just don't have any DME for 965 Mike Sierra.
Okay, yeah, I can call your fixes if needed.
I appreciate that, 5 Mike Sierra. And we do have localizer alive for 5 Mike Sierra.
5 Mike Sierra, are you left or right?
We are right, of course, 965 Mike Sierra.
5 Mike Sierra, roger. 6 miles from Wells. Fly heading 260, maintain 3000 until established localizer, clear localizer runway 25 approach.
Okay, 260, maintain 3,000 still established, cleared localizer runway 25 approach, 965 Mike Sierra. Okay, so 5 from Wells, which means we are 21 miles out.
106 Delta Alpha, John Wayne clearance.
Alright, 260 is on the compass and on the DG. Alright, and we got a center needle. We just don't have any
106 Delta
DME.
Alpha, what's your aircraft type?
So he's just going to have to call my fixes. Never encountered this before. So Wells, we got to be at 2,700.
And as a 96 Delta Alpha, just stand by. Grade 7 Tango, you're actually in violation of Bravo airspace there. This can be a fail for the Cat 10C intentions.
Alright, so we are at a
A7 Tango, Roger.
255
plan
on
to
the
try to get
course.
today while I'm on. You can start from Van Nuys.
Yeah, stuck on approach. We're still not receiving DME for 965 Mike Sierra.
5 Mike Sierra, Roger.
Yeah, we're just gonna land. I'm not gonna attempt it again. I'm not gonna go missed and attempt this again.
5 Mike Sierra, so maintain 2,700.
Instead, maintain 2,700. 5 Mike Sierra.
Other aircraft I stepped on you. I'm sorry. Say it again.
Let's start reducing speed here.
Area 00 Delta Whiskey, Santa Monica ground. Clearance on request. Bonanza 6 Delta Alpha, clear to John Wayne Airport on departure flight heading 230. Radar vector Seal Beach direct. Maintain 2,000. Expect 3,000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.
Let's go ahead and get the mixture rich, prop, all that good stuff. We will, in case we do not see the runway environment, we will go missed. But at this point, it looks like I'm just going to land because I'm not going to come back around and attempt it when I'm not getting any DME. So missed approach, LAX 113.6 is in the standby for VOR1, and that's the 170.
Runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
170 radial outbound.
No, you can remain this frequency. Could you hear that other aircraft that just read back his clearance?
Alright, so 170 outbound set.
Or 6 Papa Tango, Roger, no problem. Yeah, just remain this frequency, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha Charlie. Or 6 Delta Alpha, read that correct. Alright, then 6 Delta Alpha, you couldn't hear the other aircraft calling for taxi.
Alright, so the missed approach is 3,000 left turn heading 210, LAX 170 at limbo in case we do have to go miss and we don't see the runway environment. The workload is definitely getting high right now. Alright, gas on the full tank, undercarriage, mixture's rich, props forward, fuel shut off. And we're getting stepped down because we're not getting any DME for whatever reason. That's probably a simulator issue. We're center on CDI. We're at 2,700 feet.
5 Mike Sierra over Wells.
Over Wells, 5 Mike Sierra, thanks. Okay, so we are over Wells. This is fun. Okay, so we're over Wells, which means we're 18 DME out. And the next one is Hashi, which has got to be 1,500.
Looks like are you going to turn around or are you going to appear to the northwest?
All right, suction's still good. All the instruments are cross-checked. We'll go ahead and put tower into standby, which is going to be 121.1.
6 Papa Tango.
So we're going to go 1211.
But Delta doesn't go all the way to the back, right? That's ramp area there, correct?
All right, 1211 is set.
Yeah, that's fine. That's ramp area there. You can just taxi to parking this frequency. Have a good day.
We got tower. 121 is not set. What is that? 1211 for tower. Mixture's already rich. Gears down. Yeah, it's definitely socked in IFR. Ceilings are 1,000 feet. Yeah, we're drifting to the left here. About 2 degrees to the left. Yeah, we're 2,700. He's going to give me a descent here soon, hopefully. All right, we're straight and level. Compass is reading about a 261, something like that.
106 Delta Alpha, stand by.
There it is.
Grade 00 Delta Whiskey. I could take you up to Van Nuys and then over to Fillmore, or I can take you over to Ventura and then north from there. Do you have a preference? 00 Delta Whiskey, roger.
No, DME.
Cleared to Half Moon Bay Airport on departure, fly runway heading until crossing Los Angeles 310 radial. Then fly heading 250 without delay. Radar vector Santa Monica. Direct
Please
Van
don't
Nuys.
forget about me. Don't
Van
keep me
Nuys,
too high.
And then it's filed after Van Nuys, sorry. Then it's filed. Maintain 3,000. Expect 12,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.2. Squawk 1356.
Suction good. Instruments are good.
Delta Whiskey, read back, correct. Bonanza 6 Delta Alpha, John Wayne ground, runway 20 right, taxi via Bravo Kilo.
Yeah, so I can approach 5 Mike Sierra still at 2,700. Just want to make sure you
5 Mike Sierra, you're over hashing now. You're 5 Mike Sierra. When I called you over Wells, that was when you could have started your descent. Are you going to make it to the runway?
Yeah, I wouldn't realize that. Not sure. Let's see. We'll probably be able to do it. 5 Mike Sierra. We'll advise.
I can turn you around if you need. It's not a big deal.
I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. 5 Mike Sierra.
That's okay. Number 5 Mike Sierra. Cancel approach clearance. Turn left heading 070. Climb maintain 2,700 and be a short approach.
Okay. Left heading 070. Climb maintain 2,700. 5 Mike Sierra. Thanks. I didn't realize he wanted me to continue to descend because he was giving me calling my fixes. It's okay. 270 or 070 and 2,700. We got plenty of fuel.
5 Mike Sierra. I think the confusion is when I gave you the altitude. Is that correct?
Yeah, I forgot that we had to step down for 5 Mike Sierra. It wasn't your fault. Thanks.
No problem. Yeah, you had the approach clearance, and I didn't cancel it, so. But you can. I'll get you down to 1500 for this one. It'll be fine.
All right, we appreciate that. We're 070 to 2,700 now, 5 Mike 0. Okay, there is.
Cessna 450, turn 15 degrees
compass
to the right.
DG. There's 070, just about. 2,700. Compass reading 060. So let's go ahead and reset that. Let's go 070. Yep, the beauty of directional gyros. If it was an HSI, it would be just fine. Okay, there it is. Just about straight and level, and we're reading about a 070. You know, I could see how somebody who's flying it, you know, in IMC can get exhausted. I mean, it definitely takes a toll on you. Especially if things aren't working out.
Air 5 Mike 0, that's a 070 heading for you.
We're turning to re-intercept. We had to reset our directional gyro. 5 Mike 0. We're 070 now.
5 Mike 0, let's turn 20 degrees right.
Okay, 20 degrees right, 5 Mike 0. Alright, we're at 07, so 09er. And let's reduce the RPMs a bit so we don't overspeed the prop. And we'll just keep it a standard rate turn. Yeah, you can tell I'm not an instrument-rated pilot.
That's 106 Delta Alpha John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right at Kilo Cliff takeoff.
Okay, that should be 090, and the compass should read 090 once it stabilizes there. This is saying
5 Mike 0,
100.
turn left heading 230.
Left heading 230, 5 Mike 0. Yeah, it's very cumbersome in a simulator because you can't get your head to stabilize with this track IR, and then it's just, yeah. It's a little bit, I would find it more difficult than in real life. We are in a left turn, compass is moving left, DG.
Debonair 487
And
Tango.
we have a left turn on the turn
semi-1.
coordinator. Got a low rudder in the turn. And we'll keep it standard rate.
Air 00 Delta Whiskey Santa Monica ground runway 21 taxi via Alpha.
Okay, there's about 230 there.
Air 5 Mike Sierra, 3 miles from Hashi, correction, 4 miles from Hashi. Maintain 1,500 to establish localizer, clear localizer, runway 25 approach.
Okay, we'll maintain 1,500 to establish cleared localizer, runway 25 approach, 965 Mike Sierra. Okay, so we're 4 from Hashi.
Contact departure.
Okay, so let's go ahead and descend to 1,500. compass is saying about 230. It's just we've got it.
Our 196 Delta Alpha, still got departure, radar contact, expect that.
Okay, so we're 230, course is 25.
47 Tango, go ahead.
Let's go ahead and start turning now and intercept.
Air 487 Tango, Van Nuys clearance, departure frequency 134.2, squawk 1307.
Alright, so we're about 4 degrees off here. Let's go ahead and turn to intercept.
Air 6 Delta Alpha, flagging 010, vector for the approach.
At this point, we'll just say bye-bye to the compass and the DG. We're just going to track the CDI inbound. We already did identify the localizer, so...
Climb maintain 3000.
Alright, we're 90 knots. Let's go ahead and slow down to approach speed here.
450, flighting 340.
Okay, so Hashi 1500, and the final approach fix is Zaner at 1500, 9.4 DME, which we do not have DME, so just going to have to make do with what we got. Alright. Alright, approach course is set, missed approach is set, 170 radial for the missed approach in case we do have to go missed, and we're going to climb to 3000 left, turn it to 210, 170 radial out of LAX at limbo, and we'll play the limbo.
Range 00 Delta Whiskey, Santa Monica Tower, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
We'll just start a 9, we'll just keep it a gradual 500 foot per minute descent. We've already got tower in the standby. And our minimums are going to be 580
over
feet.
Hashi.
Over Hashi, thanks. 5 mics here. Okay, so we're over Hashi. So we're going to maintain...
487 Tango, Van Nuys ground taken, location.
Maintain 1,500 feet. Minimums are going to be 580 feet, barometric.
487 Tango, runway 16 right, taxi Alpha Charlie.
So at 580, if we don't see any runway environment, we're going to go missed. I would go first notch of flaps. Alright, gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, everything's forward. We have tower set in the standby. Oh crap, now we're drifting to the left. Okay, there we go. I am rusty.
Air 5 Mike Sierra, just a thought there about your DME. You're supposed to use DME 2 from LA. Are you using LA for DME?
You know what? That probably is it there, 5 Mike Sierra. That was probably the reason why. Thanks again.
No problem. I didn't think about it. I was just glancing at the chart just randomly, and it just occurred to me. You're over you're over Zanier, contact tower 121.1, and have a good landing.
Okay, 1211, thank you for that. That's a brain fart on our end, 965 Mike Sierra.
No problem. So that's the 450, flighting 070.
Ah, crap. No wonder why I wasn't getting DME. Oh, I feel so stupid. Okay.
0 Delta Whiskey, contact departure.
Departure, good day.
Hawthorne Tower, good morning. 965 Mike Sierra, localizer runway 25.
965 Mike Sierra, Hawthorne Tower, runway 25, clear to land.
We could land only 25, 965 Mike Sierra. That's why we weren't getting any DME. Oops. I feel so stupid. I'm like,
300 Delta Whiskey, SoCal departure, radar contact.
oh God. That's what the chart says too. And we broke out. Yay! All right.
Air 450, you're not having
not
approach
anymore.
clearance.
We did break out.
So technically you should be flying the heading.
Okay, 580 feet. If we don't see the runway, we're going miss.
On it, that works for me. You're over habit. Maintain 2000 until established localizer. Cleared ILS runway 7 approach.
Well, we could have had a DME malfunction. We'll just say that we had a DME malfunction. That was fun, actually, simulating that. That you know, that was almost like I was simulating it. So. Left, right. There it is. All right, 800 feet. Now we're going to go next notch of flaps. All right, let's keep 65 knots here, and we'll go last notch of flaps. All right, we're about 100 above. All right. We're 100 above minimums, and we do have the runway environment in sight, so we are going to land. Yeah, that would help if I was actually using a VOR that had DME. It's not an ILS, it's a localizer, so...
Wiki flighting 340, contact...
This localizer just doesn't have DME. I feel so stupid. I'm like, we're not getting DME. Alright, gas, undercarriage, mixture prop, cleared to land.
Air 450, that's affirmative. You should be localizer and glide still up there. You are clear for the approach. Contact Santa Barbara Tower 119.7 at NAPS.
So from now on, we learned a lesson here. Make sure that you really, really read the chart. Make sure if you're doing a localizer approach, not a VOR approach, you just assume you're getting DME.
Delta Whiskey, SoCal, departure flight.
I just assume for some reason. All right.
Air 6 Delta Alpha flighting 080.
Runway 25 is identified. We're cleared to land.
Charmin clearance, November 661, Mike Charlie, radio check.
Loud and clear.
Good morning, November 661, Mike Charlie, information, India at John Wayne, requesting airport clearance to Oxnard, please.
Alright.
Cessna 76450, Santa Barbara Tower, runway 7,
that was brutal. Alright, transponder goes to on,
Clear to land, runway
the
7,
landing lights off.
Air 5 Mike Sierra, taxi to parking via Sierra. Have a good one.
Hey, parking via Sierra, thank you for all your help. Sorry for the trouble, 5 Mike Sierra.
That's no problem. Air 6 Delta Alpha flight heading 180.
Okay, so Sierra. Alright, let's go ahead and get the flaps up.
Air 661
Strobe lights come off.
Clear to Oxnard Airport on departure flight heading 2.
Transponder's already off. Make sure we'll lean.
Radar vector seal beach then asphalt. Maintain 2000. Expect 4000. Ones are missed have the departure. Departure frequency 128.1.
And we're just gonna park it right here. There's a 55-minute flight there.
Clear to Oxnard Airport after departure, heading 210, weather vector seal beach as filed. 2000.
Yeah, that was welcome to Hawthorne, by the way.
Departure with 128.1, squawk 3243. November 661, Mike Charlie.
We'll
Or
just park it
661
right
Mike
here.
Charlie, read back correct. And just a note, the ICAO code for the Cherokee is the only one that's backwards. It's the alpha goes at the end, and the reason the way you can remember that is that Cherokee has the
master off, avionics master, and let's go ahead and Lean the mixture.
The engine seems ideally
Oh
primed.
God, that was brutal. For me, at least. At least we're here safely on the ground. Let's take a look at that landing. We disconnected from the Pilotedge network. If we don't disconnect from the ATC network, then it'll show them on a scope that we're in the air again if we do a replay. So that's what we gotta do. There it is. Let's take a look at that. Oh yeah, that was beautiful. That was textbook right there. Maybe not, but good enough for me. Then I slammed the brakes right here because I wanted to take this turn off.
The engine.
Well, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that. Let me take a look at the chart here. Yep. Where does it say? LAX 10 DME. Where does it say on the chart? It doesn't say here on the chart. It has to. That we're using DME from LAX. Oh yeah, it does. It says the waypoint, and then it says LAX 29 DME. Then it says LAX 18 DME at Wells, and then it says I didn't read the identifier to the left of the distance. Yeah, that was probably why I wasn't getting DME. We're gonna do that one again because actually it was a fun one. Fun one doing it without DME and just flying all sloppy, but you know, it was still fun. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Please follow and like and subscribe my YouTube channel, which is also Jet Airplane. This will also be posted to YouTube here soon. Fly safe, have fun, and we'll see you next time.